into their fans. I'm fine, joined by Colt X and McHenry as we're going for a mid play for Evil Geniuses, but it's not working out well. Isaac, a nice double kill, but two go right back for the old dogs. Russian Stan get the job done. Two more challengers though in Tix and Soulgoat. Tix looking for this initial fight, but they're just tucking away. They're waiting for Wiz to activate. He jumped out through the apartments and is flanking through middle, but Soulgoat flicks over for the kill onto him. Still though, Russian Stan doing great work. Are they gonna put this round to rest all by themselves? They are. A 4K for Rush, a pistol round for Evil Geniuses.
Well, what a deadly duo to kick this one off right there. Russian Stan absolutely dominating. Fantastic job being done right there from Evil Geniuses on the recovery, because right there you saw Isaac immediately opening up proceedings with a double kill, dropping that bomb, so Evil Geniuses forced to fight, and in that fight they were forced. They started landing some shots and pulling things back into their own favor. Impressive stuff. They need a whole lot more where that came from up against this force buy.
For sure. That's a tough nade to eat there if you're Wiz. I mean, that's an opportunity for sure. Maybe a single deagle body shot could do the trick. Give them an extra opportunity, but starting to slink away. They don't really want to test this A site at the moment, do EG. Or at least, perhaps they'll go back in. Wiz just lining up utility. Flash goes in. Starting to prep this hit. Molly's in as well. Starting to put pressure onto this defense.
It's an interesting call being made right now out of Evil Geniuses. I don't know what exactly they know, but it seems like they're very hesitant to commit towards this A side, but they might just take middle control here instead. And just in time, Drew's going to start to press the issue in towards the ramp side of things, and Tix finds the quick trade, but that's going to create some further complications. They've just lost a ramp prong of approach.
I think they're still going to expect this Palace peek. Oh, I think Rush has just gotten spotted. It's a good Molly, though, to force the fight. That's so wonderful. Forcing Tix out in the open, and then the connector split comes through. The MAC-10's going to chew through, too. And Isaac and Soulgoat, last two remaining Soulgoats on the opposite side of the map. What a shot, though, from Isaac. That's a headshot on a Rush, but he's down to 15. And the pop-up there from Viz will get the job done, but that flick was awful close. Now a 1v2 Walko? Oh, he's not quite aware of Soulgoat, though. On for the clutch, but no kit is the biggest issue. And Viz is actually going to tuck away in towards CT spawn. He even has an HE grenade to help him out if the defuse starts coming through. Soulgoat's going to start clearing out every nook and cranny. The defuse will start, but it is just a fake, and Viz, come on, man. Give the man a chance. Out in the open. It's going to be a headshot at that range as well. And that is going to be EG picking up their second.
It's the AK as well. They're icing on the cake right there. Nice attempts on the force buy from Team 7AM. Some nice shots from Isaac. Soulgoat. Again, utilizing that MP7 there. He's the one and only believer in that weapon, but he sure does hang on tight. All in all, he did look pretty good with it. And up to 2 now. It should be up to 3 though after this one. There's a single, well, make it 2 now bits of utility. Smoking a flash there, bought up by Soulgoat. And everyone else not so inclined for the purchase.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yikes. And he did 100 damage, and so did the MAC-10. Follows up for the double kill, and out middle, down goes Tix. And we'll see a quick end to this eco. Oh, the topic almost escaped, but you're close to Viz. The tractor beam takes that eco in. Soulgoat will collect 1, but it's only a MAC-10, and there are more MAC-10s that are hunting for him. He has a bounty on his head. That's $600, and that's what Stan is going to collect. 3 kills on the round, 3 rounds for EG.
Not too bad of a kickoff here. Exactly how you want to start things off on your map pick. Again, map pick of Nuke for 7AM didn't go their way. So Evil Geniuses stating their claim here early on Mirage. I want to keep that up now. Stanislaw holding on to that MAC-10 open. Maybe he can catch a couple of these players lacking head Kevlar, but there's only Atomic here who's wielding the op, so I don't know if he'll get too many opportunities for that.
So we'll see if he can make that work. He is posted in the right position. He's holding a thread angle just off the one-way. If you decide to peek this, you are a dead man. And there you go. Walco is going to take the challenge, and he will go down. Being very patient on that play. 7 a.m. hold that mid position, and they get rewarded.
Patience paying off big time here, but making a lot of noise on this reposition here. Viz, again, looking to be a thorn in the side. No way he pushes this connector smoke just in time as Tix falls off. This is going to create so much chaos here in the defense. And oh, look at that timing.
My. That's tragic. Drew's now alone in CT spawn where he can't do really anything to stop this hit from coming through. Isaac will drop down middle. Viz, all that flash from spawn is going to allow them to get out from Palace. Or was for the moment. Just great utility. Smoke to extinguish the flames to keep them alive. Looking to flash through though, in towards stairs. The plant goes in, but there's a lot more damage with that Dunbar. But Wiz, he turns up with the double kill. He was looking like he was a dead man. Now it's Atomic in the 1v3, but not for much longer. Rush is going to get it done. I thought that was going to be a lineup kill that came through from Solgo, but instead it was only the one. And that keeps Evil Geniuses heavy in the advantage early.
That was a nasty play right there from Viz to facilitate that, but then Wiz also executing on that success. It's a lovely, again, 1-2 punch here. It was Stan and Viz in the last one. They've subbed in Wiz in this one here to do so much damage. Everyone's stepping up to the plate though right now for Evil Geniuses to keep this score line contained. It's 5 Deagles, hoping that they can get some nice little 1 Deags there, but Rush fencing off a lot of this aggression and even doing further damage onto some extra players as well. Covering this position as well. Tix taking around, but eventually will contain.
I mean, it is something. These pistols are being very hard to catch. But slowly making his way up the B site. I wouldn't say slowly anymore, but that's Stan. Oh, destroyed though by Isaac. And Isaac picks up the AK. Now 3 HP and pinned in by the op. But a 3v3. There is a chance. There is a chance for 7 a.m. It's a chance they very much need early in this game. They need every freebie, every unlikely round they can get against EG the way they've been playing. This is still a very potent post plant. They're going to leap on in. Viz up on the boost. Tix creeping around the side, though. Not aware. Viz, though, reconnects for the headshot. And it is Atomic. 1v2. I think it's time to save. It's Evil Geniuses.
No,
5
don't save.
Oh.
Feed Viz.
Or something like that. If you would want to save, there isn't even that much to. I mean, a Deagle, I guess. Don't go hunting for a kill. But it's Viz. He doesn't stop. Again. He's a relentless hunter, my friends.
He's doing it again. How is this happening? Now we're only 5 rounds deep, right? He was like 24 rounds deep in that last map, and he still had 140 yards. So he's keeping pace with his success in the last map. Again, stand in situation, but continue to just style on 7 a.m.
I mean, does it keep continuing? We'll leave it to this round. After attempting some mid control, you see Atomic. Actually, it's a bit of a one-way to play around, but the flash is excellent. Does Walco recognize this one way? That Scopin heard. That Scopin was heard by Walco. He's gonna swing out. That's a missed shot from Atomic. He gets a second chance, but misses both opportunities. Very rough there from 7 a.m. It's a cool setup, but no dice.
And at least they didn't get punished for that right there. That's what's so key. At least they still have a 5v5. You've at least granted yourself some shot options to try and get the advantage here. Notice that Walco doesn't have any armor.
Yeah.
But so
because
far,
they aren't gonna hit
on.
him. That's the simple fact of the matter here, Cole.
Just land the one tap there, and you save an extra 1,000.
Just be better, some would say.
Aim higher. Simple says.
Yeah, that's a very real strategy, though. I aimed higher, I hit more headshots. It's
Fun fact.
Rush looking to walk out of Palace, but is being watched by Tix from jungle. Only now, though. There are certain timings where Tix might be turned away. There's a chance for this Palace play to make some moves out. You see Atomic. That's such a bold angle to take. He can be peeked from Palace at any moment. But Rush never taking that opportunity, but he will clean up Drew. 3v4 with 15 seconds. They got to get on the site and plant as soon as possible. These kills have to come quick. You see Walko switching out for that AK. You're going to wish you had armor now, but maybe this flank from Khan, it's going to pick off Tix. It's going to allow for the plant to come through, and Rush finds a double. It was looking dead in the water with seconds to spare. But now it's Solgoat in a 1v2. He's up against the ropes. He gets the spot into Walko. Remember, Walko doesn't have armor. He takes a lot of damage, down to 32, but around the edge of the smoke. Solgoat not looking beneath him, but he finds a kill through. Now some problems. It's Solgoat versus Stan. A smoke on the bomb as well. Stan's at long range. Could get this defuse. It's not quite planted just for him. Stan, does he have the taps? Landed on the wrong side of it. He's on the side of connector. It's a ninja defuse for Solgoat. Oh, dearie. And that's where Stan's gonna falter there. It's 7 a.m. with their first.
That is absolutely amazing from Solgoat. Again, not the usual suspect to step up there when it's a 1v2, but Walko missed his opportunity. I don't know what happened there, but maybe he got a aim punched. He didn't have armor, like I was saying, and that could have proved to have been very costly for him if he did get aim punched there, because he should have had the jump on Solgoat every day of the week. All that being said, we move on into another round here, and Atomic looks for another opening pick here, another opportunity to start things off in the right foot. Tricky angle though to deal with, and this is why it's so tricky. Rushing the perfect angle to not show too much feet to his opposition, but also have that element of surprise.
It's too clean. Just patient play, and 7 a.m. walk right into the setup. That stick's going down. Deep apartment smoke. Stan's just gonna take the sweet old time to line up a smoke behind that. Think about getting into position for it. Lots of mid presence being shown as Evil Geniuses do take that control. It's hard to pull those strings though. When you're in that 4v5, you're either going to see some static Counter-Strike or reactive Counter-Strike, and we're seeing reactive Counter-Strike. We see Drew push in towards A main, right up close. It's the A4. They're walking with knives out right now, Cole. And Wiz can't hit the shot, but it's Rush walking out from Palace. Oh, Drew is in a world of hurt as Walko will force him out and convert that kill. It's time to save here. 6-1 EG.
Immediate reply. This save might net them another purchase here, depending on how things are shaping up. I believe Solgoat will have around just enough to maybe drop over a rifle here, so tough stuff for 7 a.m. And here's Solgoat. He's got your 6, that's for sure. But 6 rounds for Evil Geniuses.
I mean, most of these rounds been quite clean. It's the only source of anything. I mean, it's 1v2 for Solgoat. I'm even fortunate that his opponent forgot to buy armor in that exchange. 7 a.m. still are looking for solutions on Mirage. I mean, EG, I've just been running circles around them on this T side so far.
Yeah, like you said, it's been relatively tidy in most of these rounds. The only one that they've had so far was that 1v2 clutch from Solgoat. So you can see some clear struggles on this.
7 a.m. still are looking for solutions on Mirage. I mean, EG, I've just been running circles around them on this T side so far.
Yeah, like you said, it's been relatively tidy in most of these rounds. The only one that they've had so far was that 1v2 clutch from Solgoat. So you can see some clear struggles on this map for 7 a.m. Calling in a timeout to maybe discuss things, trying to figure out ways to avoid some of these opening exchanges, and when they do find them, to be honest, they need to capitalize on them. It was a couple of 4v5s that have gone wrong over on Nuke, carrying over into this map, where sometimes Atomic, whether or not he's given opportunities, will land some opening picks. Someone's able to find them. Drew's been struggling just a little bit and needs to step up as well. So a whole lot of issues going on for 7 a.m. You need to patch them.
I mean, the one player I really think who's been having impact has been Isaac in particular. He does have the firepower to really elevate this team. He was that man alongside Sluggy to stand next to him and also frag. He's gonna have to make up for that, but a flash through. Stan's gonna oh goodness, that's a collateral. Solgoat goes down. Stan somehow found that kill onto Drew in the underpass, and this round is calamitous for 7 a.m.
Yeah, quick and easy on this one. Viz trying to keep up his performance. He's been silent over the last couple of rounds. He needs to continue to find big 3Ks so he can keep his 150 ADR scoreline. But unfortunately, this round looks like a save, so his job becomes a little bit more difficult. This is the rest of 7 a.m. just gonna be hanging around towards this B bomb site, waiting for them to get antsy to hunt, and already Evil Geniuses have made that call to go on the aggro, to go on the aggressive.
They're gonna clear out all of the apartments. Pick up that extra gun. Eagle that Drew was working with, he could probably drop that over for the next round, at least give them options. Evil Geniuses are not going to hunt. Some of these rounds have definitely been costly, so... Well, a flawless round like this is going to build that bank significantly. Only Walco has been sent out. Is he going to find anything? No. 7-1. Evil Geniuses commanding lead right now in this first half.
Yes. I mean, dominating over the likes of 7 a.m. right now. They can offer up little recovery right now. And they're running out of time to do damage. Again, this is one of their most maps played that they have right now, but that's because it's picked against them so often. They don't have the best win rate, so we knew this was going to be somewhat uncomfortable. We already talked about the big veto advantage that Evil Geniuses have coming into this. Solgoat, such a confident caller on Ancient, but you're not going to ever get that against this team in particular. They've been banning that since its initial debut, so maybe that'll change with Anubis, but I don't know.
Anubis is a cool map.
It is.
I think
I'm a fan.
I am certainly a fan of Anubis.
It's no Iris, but it gets the job done.
You were pugging Iris out. You had all the strats prepared in case it went into the main map pool. Nard would be featuring your demos rather than the pro teams. Iris came into the pool. But, yeah, we'll see how Anubis comes through. We still have a very important full gun round here for 7 a.m. Every round they need. And we're almost seeing a picture-perfect split from Evil Geniuses right now. But Drew does actually drop Viz. He goes for the swing and continues for it. That's where Rush is going to punish him. They're going to keep dropping smokes to cover their tracks. Isaac, though, underneath Palace. Oh, he almost got that kill onto Wiz. That would have been big. But now it's a man advantage. Still equalized, though, as Rush cleans up Atomic.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. What was that last one? Rush deletes Solgoat. And Tix now wrapping around the triple boxes. Spotted out by Rush, who's going to turn it to 4. That is an unreal round.
Full faith right there from Stanislaw that Rush has his back, and he couldn't be more right there. 4K in the round for Rush. Now he's doing his best 150 ADR performance. This is just wild. Evil Geniuses are getting away with so much space as well. You could see how easy they were able to split up in towards that A bomb site. It was a dreamy situation in which you have a player in Palace, a player in ramp, 3 up connector. They've been doing this so consistently, and this mid control has been a big issue here. So Team 7 AM trying to pick up the pace in this direction.
Tix is going to get mollied out of his position. I mean, fight for your mid control if you want. I mean, Evil Geniuses are all over the place, putting so much pressure, tying down this defense where there's only one Solgoat. if there's any sort of execute to come through. You can see how dedicated 7 a.m. are to fighting middle. They've left 0 people on the A site, and even still, Walco comes away with the kill. This is brutal.
All those resources, and what do you have?
They just walk out A for free?
Yeah, this is the issue here with gambling all your presence. Again, it's another excellent read, and again, they're still trying to claim mid control. You have it now, but at what cost? You've lost this A bomb site, and Drew trying to play in this tricky angle, but they've been smoking this off every single round, and they will continue that trend here once more.
I mean, you're watching a team get outplayed right now. Can they get outgunned, however? That's a good shot through the smoke as well. Walco and Viz do go down. Are you kidding me? There's another lurk middle. It just could not get worse. Ooh, Sand gets spotted. What the?
Jeez.
He just taps out Isaac. Seamless here from Stan, but still. From the inside of spawn, Solgo and an Atomic. Now just Solgo, another clutch for him on the plate, but it's a very tall order. That bomb is yet to be planted, so 10 seconds. They gotta get that down soon, quick, fast. Planting now. Cover being brought there by Stan. No wall bangs giving for Solgo. He'll switch off to the AWP to try and get the job done. And then back to the M4. Time ticking. Position noted. And 2 of the most experienced North American players of all time to play off against.
The way you line this one up, there's just no way you could get away with it. Double peeking
Uh-oh,
in, but
whoa,
maybe
whoa.
some slight mistakes
Okay.
coming through from them.
No kid, it's the biggest problem here, Cole. I mean, a save. Oh, you have to reload that op. And yeah, that's going to call him the save. It's
Yeah.
time to pack your bags. 9 rounds now, Evil Geniuses. While these rounds do get close and sometimes down to the wires, it's always this team keeping themselves one step ahead.
Yeah, keeping a lovely pace right now. 9-1. 7 a.m. quickly falling at the wayside at the moment. Absolutely brutal. How do they recover here? Again, you could see at least an adaptation, right? Mid control's been a big problem. The connector splits have been such a punishing factor here, so I'm seeing them try and deal with that problem in real time, right? But then you also have the issues and problems of A, and the way that Rush has been able to lurk Palace here. He's getting away with so much. He's doing so much damage. He's been such a threat, not only staying alive, but finding a couple of those crucial entries there. So multiple different issues on multiple different fronts.
I mean, you're watching also just 7 a.m. full committing towards middle. A minute into the round, they put 0 people on the A site. I mean, it's such a huge, massive risk, and it didn't even pay off. They even got punished for it. Walker somehow came away with the kill. Stanislav was in middle collecting. I mean, were given a chance with some of the smoke spam that was found onto the players crossing the site. But alright, you have a gun round put together here by 7 a.m. It's desperation station for them. And Wiz was on the hold, but somehow that was only a leg shot. Atomic comes away with the kill.
Much needed opening advantage right there. It's been a long time since they've had one of those. 4 on 5 here to breathe new life into these players after the back of that timeout as well. Maybe they can start to pull back a little resurgence here. Faking towards 8, you can see the conditioning done by Evil Geniuses, because immediately it queues up 2 players to rotate in through CT spawn. Look at this. They are so paranoid of an A side attack, and I couldn't hardly blame them.
Run boost across. It's only Isaac. Inside of ladder, they won't clear him out though, but he's gonna get immediately traded. A fast shot on the move. Soul goes down to so little HP. The pre-fires here from Stan are not connecting, and then there's the finisher. Soul Goat just trapped in a cage. Are they gonna jump through the window? There's an opportunity, Drew. He's pushed up. Oh no, the molly spreading, Walco's gonna collect that kill easy. They had that opening man advantage, but nothing more. Atomic low. And Ticks with only FAMAS, no kits. Things just can't get better here for 7 a.m. You want to save, but the scoreline tells you no. Ticks is going to walk out, do his best. And it's not enough, Walco. 3 headshots on the round. And then he just leaps in. He doesn't care about going down. He cares about taking the op away from 7 a.m. It's 10-1, Cole. And it's eco territory. 7 a.m. are in a rough spot. If I'm gonna say it lightly.
They are. Ooh, battle out towards middle here. Drew popping some shots
Okay.
off. It's going a little bit decent, but it quickly gets quelled by Wiz as free range.
I mean, there's something there from Atomic, but I mean, someone else is gonna have to turn up big. It's gonna have to be a multi-kill somewhere on the map, and currently where 7 a.m. are, there are no players. Once again, another open A site. How do Evil Geniuses just keep doing this?
It's a great question. I have no answer. They just have the right read here every day of the week. So comfortable in playing out this T side here, defaulting at finding and identifying the weaknesses. Everything going up EG. He's been offered up a resistance, but won't be able to stick around for too long.
Yeah, there's an AK to save. That will be Isaac's to... Well, he'll grab a kill with it. Solgo's also just going to jump up into the window. That might be an AK for retrieval. It's not all bad. Solgo does... Oh, he's made a footstep. Rush is going to go hunt. He knows he has the gun. And, yeah, he's going to rip it away from him. See ya later. And we're going to see Isaac... He will hold on to his AK, but... I mean, small consolation, 11-1.
Yeah, that's wild stuff right there. Rush is on 17. That's insane. 150 ADR. He's keeping up right now. He's maintaining that for the last 10 or so rounds. That's just wild stuff right now. You can't, again, deal with a player that's performing at this level because everyone else is really capitalizing off of it. Everyone else has been getting their kills as well. It's a full team effort with a superstar performance out of Rush right now, and they're going to try to continue this A-side tear. Rush continues his terror.
Oh, boy.
Tix is the only one able to chirp up.
All right, Tix swinging around the site does drop Rush. But what does that do to the CT setup? They're not budging too far. They're not falling for any of these EG tricks just yet. While EG have yet to actually make some of their tricks happen. What are they cooking up for this mid-round? Minute and 20 to think about it.
It seems like they tried for that fast reaction. A deep jump spot coming through. And there you go. He spotted out something. Soul Goat. Popping a shot off, but timing could not be worse.
No.
Down. He's a Soul B anchor right now. Catwalk needs help out. Wiz stepping up in the meantime. Where is this end goal? Looks like they're heading back in towards A for one more ride. Testing their luck against Atomic, though, is going to be a scary task.
Still, though. Oh, he's been spotted. And he could not hit the shot. Oh, but Wiz pulls out nades. Doesn't expect Atomic to re-swing, but there he is. In towards his ace. Isaac is still terrified of the B site this late into the round. Oh, but there's a wallbang potential. It was so close. But off the mark, and he has to reload. Evil Geniuses get that bomb down. Stanislaw even putting pressure. He hears the rotate in from spawn and is going to backstab Isaac out of this one. But what a shot from Atomic. Ooh. It goes right back, but he has no kit. It's also, the reposition from Stan is great. From inside of Con. The jump spots not on the bomb. Molly even out, right on top of it. Atomic, there's no winning this round. No kit, no chance. He'll take that up and run. But it's Evil Geniuses. Just yet another round in a row. 12-1.
Just, again, another great closer coming through. Another great mid-round reaction coming through from Evil Geniuses. It seems like whenever they're calling it out, the sort of bomb sites that they want to take in the map control, They're just identifying the weaknesses again, like I've been saying here. They find out where the lacking presence is off the back of a couple of nice opening picks here and there. Sure, Rush's entry created so much chaos, but in that chaos, in the 4v4 Evil Geniuses, they just play their cards right every last round.
So are they going to stack up their chips towards middle? 7 a.m.? Is it the same old, same old? Oh, Tick's almost met his doom. Op rings out. He's going to get back on the line. Will whiz. They're going to flash out middle. All 5 players are mid right now for 7 a.m. Every single one. They've had enough. But that allows Stan to walk up in this B apartment. Solgoat making his way back in towards the van. Very weird position. You see Rush also making some noise, but that's great. Solgoat does pick off Stan. Rush only good for 1. And that leaves Wiz up for a 1v3. Oh, does get the spot. Okay, all right. And that's a hell of a round there from 7 a.m. All 5 players mid works.
Yeah, this time they get it across the line here, which is necessary. They really couldn't afford to give over any more rounds. They need this third. And even still, you don't like their odds. GT side always batting down for the EG camp. We'll see if they can go for it again. A lot of presence here towards the middle. Already you can see it. So many numbers expended towards this direction, but the same is true for Evil Geniuses, who move right on past. A lot of this utility posted up on Catwalk right now is Wiz, taking a lot of initiative. Interesting flash there.
Oh well. He does get up into con either way.
Yeah.
It was a dangerous game. Checking out that ladder room, he had Wiz on the angle for just a moment, and Wiz actually returns. Tix has no idea how much danger he's in. I mean, that smoke towards bottom of connector is not fooling anyone. I mean, oh, they smoke top connector, and then they walk through their own smoke, but Tix is aware of it. Either way, these little fun and games that Evil Geniuses are throwing in. 3 players here for 7 a.m. They finally have the right read for once, but oh, Stan, that's not gonna work, Tix. Stan gets an instant one. Even trying to escort his own peak, Atomic has to back up. And, well, with 40 seconds remaining, Evil Geniuses do have to make a decision. Rush seems like he's in Palace every single round. And Atomic standing out in the open. He's so vulnerable from Palace at any moment. And Drew goes down. Rush makes his way out. That's an A-site compromise and a bomb plant inevitable. But there is a flank.
They need everything from this flank, but they have such good post plants that Rush, all he has to do is cover this angle, but he can't land the kill. Solgoat, brilliant. Now a 3v3. They have an opportunity.
Okay.
Solgoat finds one more. Wacko put down. Now it's just in the 2-on-3, and he's getting even more done right now. Solgoat is unstoppable.
And even then, Atomic finding Wiz. Headshot landed. But Stan on that Atomic covering that defuse. And Stan, well, he will connect the kill. That's going to end the half. It's a defuse to get it. 7 a.m. with 2 in a row to at least make it 12-3. But they have to take the high road to make it back in this game. We'll be back in a break.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
12-3, but 2 rounds towards the tail end for 7 a.m. I'm fine. Drop a call extra McHenry as we might be taking away this last half of the series. Unless 7 a.m. have a miracle in them to take it against Evil Geniuses. This has been a solid looking Evil Geniuses so far to begin the season, and definitely a sign of the times, or a sign of what's to come down the stretch.
Yeah, they've been absolutely rock solid here, and they're not looking to change that here on the CT side. They have so much presence here in the mid, and everyone battling it out right now. It's all coming up EG in the feed.
Oh,
the only one able to chirp up, and SoulGoat, he's had a great game so far, but this is too much of a task.
Oh, goodness, a massacre in middle. Evil Geniuses, 13-3. This is looking just to be no contest down the stretch. 7 a.m. Are they just going to force buy to try and get something, or do they want to get a gun round rep against Evil Geniuses? Yeah, not losing anything during that pistol. And they are taking the full eco.
This is gonna be an absolute field day for EG, that's for sure. No antics taking place here. Unless they can pick up a MP9 like Viz did, then I can't imagine a world where this one goes wrong.
Drew is up to no good.
There's the MP9.
Oh, hello. And no, sir. Drew's a goner. Yeah, they realize that Drew is just alone. And he's just chilling out underneath
There
Alex.
he is.
Yeah, he's gone. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Here's the whole shooting gallery for Stan. The chug at that range, though, can't get the job done. It's going to go down. Oh, are they going to try and chase for it? No. Wiz actually swaps out for it. Was he on the scout and he swapped out for that gun? I can't believe it. This man knows no bounds. They're also just... There's nowhere to go here, Isaac. There's death on one end, death on the other. Pick your poison. And Isaac is just going to try and b-hop out of the tightest choke point in Counter-Strike. Okay, jumping stink, I guess, is the highlight of that round for 7 a.m. 2 kills, I suppose. 14-3, though, Cole. There isn't much to talk about.
Yeah, just get that one over with as soon as possible. There's some nice shooting. Nice timing there. Coming through from Drew out towards A, but other than that, like I said, not too much to write home about there. Probably not too much to write home about for this game, other than this performance from Viz in the first map, Rush in the second, Sand as well, close by him. Rush B, potentially in the cards?
I suppose so. Stan has kept his XM, though. And oh no, is he going for jump shots here now? Does Stan have no mercy?
Jumping XM from Stan. What do they call that one? New graffiti? Leave that one up to interpretation there, as I don't think he'll get his chance to really shine with his weaponry of choice, unfortunately, as the rest of Team 7AM have made their moves elsewhere here. Not so inclined to continue their B-side antics. Nice flash there, an interesting little bounce from SoulGoat. But it's not going to deter Viz from taking further stances towards middle.
I hope that isn't the highlight of the round here for 7 a.m. Something good needs to come out of this one. Viz somehow comes away with the kill. Swings out middle, gets that info, gets that trade, at least, though, for 7 a.m. So 4-on-4, but they do have to make a commitment. It's up connector for them, with help from Isaac and Palace, trying to make things work. A good molly, forcing back the play. Underneath Palace is Rush. That's a good entry there from SoulGoat, but Wiz has gotten a double, and is still inside of spawn. He needs to get his gun out, though. There's more players on the way, and he turned it to a third. Atomic dancing around triple is gonna get dropped by Walco. 15-3. They got 12 opportunities to close this series.
Yeah, that's a great round right there from Wiz, denying so much right there with the multi-kill that he's able to deliver. That was the last little beacon of hope for Team 7 AM. And as Viz has put that down, well, I don't know how long they'll be in this one for, to be honest with you. Another deep apartment smoke tossed in, though.
Yeah.
This time Viz wielding the automatic of the shotgun variety.
They're just giving everyone a chance with it.
See how you do. A little gap in that. Oh, I wonder if he spotted him.
Certain opportunity, but I mean, Solgo can't really call for help. There's 3 players coming out of Palace for this final round. One final gambit. For 7 a.m., the smoke fades, leg spotted, Wiz got it done, he drops down, drops away. Mollies go in all over, and Tix out in the open trying desperately for a kill. Atomic does actually scoop up Walko in the meantime, but is that anything to write home about with him on 7 HP? True. Searching for something. A small one-way from the Tetris position, but as that smoke fades, chances dwindle in.
Oh, he's been heard.
Yep, that's the biggest problem. Now, Viz...
Okay, well, this is a big problem.
Well...
Oh, my goodness.
I can't. I cannot.
Clinical execution right there. That is...
He had no
nice
other
shot.
option. He had only the XM. Oh, goodness. Rush is going to close it down. Drew on 28. Wiz has got the killing blow. 16-3. 2-0. Evil Geniuses. And speaking of which, they're 2-0 on the season. A sign of the times for this team. They are something to be feared.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great kickoff to the season for them. This is 2 confident wins in a row now for this roster, even more so here today, as they've just shown exactly why they picked into Mirage, man. They had 7 Aim's number every